They all greased.
Did they?
Greased all bearings.
Playing with our new toy, we got out of York Auction Centre. And we had it behind the toolbar originally. It made a right job. So we were subsoiling, or low disturbance subsoiling, and then this behind. Anyway, all these come on some. This is being simbered with Simber Solo, and we've come onto it with this. And it's making a right job. We just wanted to. It's greened up, but it wasn't quite fine enough. So we just wanted it a little bit finer. It's like a poor man's cultipress, but it's a KRM machine. But Phil, the machinery pervert, has done his research on it, and apparently it was built very local. Well, built locally at the Sumo factory. Oh, who did he ask? He asked the KRM man. And Sumo in the early days when they were at full sun, they built them for KRM, but they never really caught on. But I can't understand why, to be honest, because it's a brilliant machine. And it's effortless to pull. I mean, this tractor's 150 horsepower, and we're pulling it at 10k at 1400 revs. So what diesel she's using, I don't know. But yeah, he's. Oh, what are you doing? About 5 acre an hour?
Yeah.
About 5 acre an hour.
I've done 6.3 hectares.
So yeah, quite pleased. Just encouraging a bit more rubbish to grow. In fact, I think nearly we could get another couple of showers on it, and as long as it ain't too wet, in like 3 weeks' time, in with Vardestad, and drill the bugger with, well no, a month's time, because this is second week, drill it with second week. There's some horrible showers about, one just missed us there. And I think if we get a shower or two today, it could put a stop to your job. We've got some bloody grass to make. We've got one we wanted to be on silaging, but we dare commit ourselves and set off because we thought it'd be pissing down with them. Yeah, 1100 quid he paid for it. Did you buy it or did I buy it?
You bought it after the sale.
Oh no, I bought it after the sale actually. And yeah, I think it's a right piece of kit for that. What do you get for 1100 quid? Look at that. That's the right thing, isn't it? It's got rigid tines, what are adjustable up and down on bolts. It's got paddles, she's a bit manual like, you have to adjust everything manual. We've just said it'd be lovely if the paddles were hydraulic. Yeah, I think we could. I think just a little bit of cultivation on the Vardestad and just finish this job off when we come to drill it. Effortless.
The old paddles, look.
Yeah, do a bit. Do it when it's wet. Paddles are brilliant in a machine, but they just take a bit when you've got some pressure on them. They act like a big brake. They just take a lot of pulling. But yeah, it doesn't have to be brand new to do a job, does it? True gem there, little 1540, got a 12-foot header on. One of our neighbours is just cutting his barley. We used to have a 1530, but ours didn't have a cab on. Bought it brand new in 1981, W Reg. So yeah, that's part of a few memories. We exported it to, it went to Poland. We sold it to a Polish lad. So, but yeah, it just makes you smile, doesn't it? When you see sort of a bit of nostalgia like that still working. I'd love to have a go, to be honest. So yeah, I'm heading off with new tenner. So tin some silage before, well, we're going to bale it tomorrow. I was expecting showers today and they've left us alone. So I'm going to just see if I can get a little bit of air into it. Just see if I can get it a bit drier. Working there in a big flat of wheat. There isn't a lot left now though. We've got a few oats and a bit of spring barley, but we ain't quite ready yet. But it's yeah, nice flat of wheat that Fergie's working in. So yeah, it's yeah, coming to an end, isn't it? Harvest. It's been a long, drawn-out process. Last year it was over in a blink of an eye, wasn't it? It started and it was that bloody easy that you were in 12 hours. In fact, we knocked off a few days because it was that dry. We were worried about fire. This year it's been very, very start. Well, it was a terrible start, wasn't it? We were worried that we were never going to get knocked up, and then all of a sudden it came right. You know, we got quite a few weather windows where we could get a lot done. But there was just annoying showers, which we could get one today, which would really annoy me. But I don't know. I think they've passed. First impressions with our new tedder, this Lely Lotus 675. It's bloody marvellous. It just handles 3 of our 10-foot swaths really well. Yeah, it's just, I can't overdoing it though, because Phil other day in a real thick, because this is quite a thick crop. Had the slip clutch glove bent and ended up keeping going forward and bent one at arms, so I'm just going a bit canny and it's bloody rough, very, very rough. But yeah, first impressions, what a thing. It's not the modernist though, I think it's 2014 or 12 even. But the man who had it before us really, well, I can't have done much with it at all. Then it's immaculate under it. Well, it's got a bit mucky here, but it's immaculate. So yeah, that is making a hell of a job. It's moving every ounce of grass, where our pottinger, I don't know, you had to be careful to get tines at right height, unless it used to leave. These are a funny tine, and I'll tell you what, we haven't bust one yet either. And we've got some bloody rough grass as well. This grass is, I don't know whether you watch my videos, but I reseeded it about, well, I overseeded it. I stitched some in with moors. That, was it last year? I think it was last year. But it was that dry that it didn't take, I didn't think, but it must have done. It must have laid dormant until it got some moisture at back end. Because it's twice the grass as it used to be. And it seems to have smothered its demons as well. All thistle seems to have disappeared, because that was on job list to spray, and they seem to have buggered off. Yeah, days are short now, but if we just get 4 or 5 hours of sun on that, it'll just bake a bit of that sort of freshness out of it. And yeah, we'll get it rode up tomorrow probably, and unless the forecast is really good, we might leave it till Thursday. But yeah, we joined with, there's a buzzard over there flying around, creating all hell. He's making a right din, singing away. They make like a screeching noise. And then there's a sparrowhawk over there on wires. On them wires. He's looking for a vole or a mouse for his tea. And yeah, this Lely Lotus, bloody hell, it's been, yeah, I don't keep harping on about it, but I'm really chuffed with it. As I say, I've never used it before, and it's gone very, very well. Goodbye, Richard. God, there's some bloody grass on here now. We've got it rode up. I turned it yesterday, as you saw, and yeah, Phil's come today and rode it up, and it's just dried out enough. I think my dad didn't want it. He wanted a fair bit of grassy for his cattle. I like it a bit more dry than this, to be honest. I think it scratches the ruminant a bit better and feeds better, makes them utilise their barley a bit better. But yeah, it's going well actually so far. They're on their way with some trailers and get it gathered up, and then let cattle in so they have a bit of extra feed. But Christ, I've never had, whether it's to do with, well, I hope it's to do with me reseeding it, because not just the season being fairly moist, because it's really, this farm is horrible clay, it's real grassland. In fact, that's what it is, and that's what it's going to be. We've signed up, well, we haven't signed up, but we're on with it. Never a dull moment here, really, isn't it? I just don't know how we cope, really. I mean, that was a lad, he wants me to unload some molasses in the morning, only a 1,000 litre IBC of molasses, but it's to do, innit? And you know, so, but I'm up at that time every morning. But yeah, it's always just all go. Like, I don't think I'd like it everywhere, any other way. You know, I like the pressure of getting jobs done and getting boxes ticked and one thing or another. But end of season and your quiet time, you're ready for a rest and a holiday, aren't you? Look at the size of the swath. It's lovely soft stuff and all. Let's go with some bales on these this field, because all that little bit next door's to bale, and yeah, it's very, very thick right along. Our Oliver's been educating me to get modernised. Back door was going up fiercely, so I've slowed oil down electronically in its memory, and we're looking at fuel use. We've gone into, hang on, with the cameras all over spot, eco mode, eco 540 mode, and 10 to 14 litres an hour. So yeah, very economical in that, and I can't see it straining tractor. It's not even working like. Well, they'll probably say how much engine power we're using. Yeah, 10 litres an hour. Oh, what's going on? Oh, bollocks. Fuck it. God, it's a massive swath of silage. The bale was running really well. We had a little bit of a mishap then, I don't know. It said it tied it and it didn't, and then it started to feed net wrap into new bale, so that was a bit of a balls up. But apart from that, our Ollie's been educating me about his tractor, how to slow down oil flow and one thing or another to make jobs smoother, to make back door not as savage. Oh God, we've got that bullocking again. Bastard. Same one every time. It's just a semi bullock. Just keeps having a paddle in. Oh, the little sod, he's in. Go on, big lad. But these cattle have grown since they've been in this grass. I mean, there's been loads of grass. It was bone dry when they first came in, and then it absolutely, there was 35 mil just after we drilled our oats down. And they poached it up to buggery. They made a right mess round down fence line, but it's recovered, and yeah, there's been grass galore for them, so they've grown like mad. But I would say another month, September, yeah, all September, another month they'll be coming in, because they soon go backwards down here, as in I don't know, something happens when it gets wet. They soon go off the boil. We've got all his replacement milk cows with his Limmy bulling. Might as well say hello to them and show you them while he's got some fine cows. Now, big fella, you're a smart looking lad, aren't you? Yeah, these are his replacements for his milk herd. Right, duty calls.